Hi, welcome to Victory IAS. In last session, we have discussed about child marriages, how they are happening in India and how to prevent them. In this session, we are going to discuss on child abuse. How child abuse in online going on. Okay, online child abuse escalated in India during pandemic. During COVID pandemic, the child abuse is going to be increased in India. Okay, a study jointly conducted by CRY, Child Rights and U and Chanakya National Law University partner stated that online sexual exploitation abuse has extended its presence across India during pandemic and extent of such crimes is becoming a matter of concern. So, Child Rights and U, okay, it is an organization, and Chanakya National University both together work on this. They given a report that child abuse online has been increased during COVID times. So what are the key findings? Okay, adolescents, girls and boys within 14 to 18 years belonging to low income strata, means low class childs, are most vulnerable to online abuse. Okay, and just in this, just 30% of the parents went to the police station and given report because they don't know. 70% of the parents don't know how to report these type of rare cases. They have to go to police station or not, they don't know. They don't have awareness because they are lower income strata, means purely maximum uneducated parents. They don't know what are the rules, how to report these type of abuses. So only 30% of the parents went to the police station and given a report. And while 70% ruled out that possibility also. Okay, only 16% of the parents claimed familiar with any OKSR related laws and indicating lack of information and faith. These 30%, only 60% parents have idea of online sexual abuse, okay, acts and these child law enforcement legal system, etc. Others don't have any idea also how the legal system works against safety of children. Okay, nearly 33% of the parents among respondents reported that strangers approached their children via online platforms. Some parents are telling that some strangers approach the children in online platforms. What they will do, send a friend request. After giving a friend request, after some days they will start chatting. Okay, chatting with the kid, and after chatting it will become like a friends. Then they start sexually abusing the child, like just remove your shirt and show me your remove your top and show me, like that. Then they will record the snippets, bits. Then they go on blackmailing the child. Then the child will go into a mental trauma because they don't know what is happening, because they believe he is a real friend. Whatever the perpetrator is there online, he is speaking to the child. They understand that he is really a good friend of me. But after they go with the face the blackmail, then they will understand they are stuck in a real problem. But adults won't stuck in these type of problems because they will have awareness. But child is an innocent, he don't know what the actual world is, how crime world is going on, real world. So they will easily stuck into these type of issues. Okay, laws on sharing online child abusive material. So how the laws on child abusive material work in India means, if a person, if a adult is watching porn online, it is not a offense. But showing it to a small kid, is an offense that can be reported in police station. Suppose a small kid is telling so and so uncle or aunt showing me these type of videos online to the parents. Immediately the parents can go and file a complaint against them in the police station. But if a person is watching, an adult is watching, before in front of the parents, they can't report that because it is their privacy, it is their personal choice to watch those videos. How the child abuse laws work in India means with the help of foreign agencies. Some foreign agencies help India in taking care of child abuse issues. And Operation Mega Chakra, Operation Carbon launched by the CBI. Operation Mega Chakra is also launched by the CBI that will take care of the. So in this picture also we can see 10 truths of child abuse. Children rarely tell someone that they are going to be abused. Once the parents identify some things that what is happening to the child, till that time they don't know. Okay, if they observe any change, so children rarely tell their parents that they are being abused by someone because they fear of it. They think it can be expressed or not, it can be told or not. If he tell outside, the parents may abuse him in return because he is doing something bad. Like that the children will feel, and we can't even spot an abuser. It is very difficult to spot an abuser. An abuser can be a perpetrator, a relative or a friend who might be abusing the kid in parents' absence. In that case, they are very difficult to identify who is the criminal. Okay, and someone who has been sexually abused as child will not become an adult abuser. Means suppose a child gone through an abuse in his childhood time, after becoming an adult also he will stay in that trauma only. He never abuse some other child because he don't want some other child to go through the same pain he has been faced in his childhood. Okay, both men and sometimes women sexually abuse children. I don't know, just I am feeling very awkward to discuss this topic, but I just studied in newspaper and in read in articles only that women also going to sexually abuse a child. I don't know because women will have more sensitivity towards these things and more humanity towards kids, but don't know how they will abuse a kid. Okay, and several types of abuse, there will be different types of abuse. Okay, some ugly things will be there, we don't know that all. And child sexual abuse in is preventable, but we can prevent the child abuse by doing some precautions. Suppose if the both parents are going to office every day and the kid will come from school at 12 p.m. Afterwards, the caretaker is going to take care of the kid. Then they can install CC cameras all over house to take care of the child indirectly. After coming from office, they can check CC cameras every day whether the caretaker is taking care of the kid in proper way or not. Is she or he sexually abusing the kid? They can observe through the things, and they can keep some distance from others to the kid. And people who sexually abuse children are not usually mentally ill. Not mentally ill people abuse children. Some people think that might be a mental fellow is going to abuse a kid because he don't have common sense, but it's not like that. According to my research and experience, I am telling people who can't go to a call girl on urgent basis, they abuse the kid whoever is available at that time. Suppose an unmarried bachelor is there, he will be having very sexual feelings, but he can't show on anyone. He might not be having a girlfriend also. So at that time he planned to go to a call girl, but he don't have money also. Then what they will do? They will make a child as a victim. Whatever the neighbor's kid is there, or relatives' kid is there, friend's kid is there, if they are available, they are going to take out the sexual desires out of the kid. That is very, very ugly thing ever in life we heard of, but it is true. It is one type of crime happening in the world. So India efforts suffer. So in this many types of child abuse is going on in society. Physical child abuse, physical child abuse if a kid is available in absence of their parents. Some friends or relatives may try to abuse the kid. And online sexual abuse means a stranger will approach the kid and afterwards they start doing sexual things over online. So these two types of sexual abuse exist in India. What are the India efforts so far to take care of these things? That is Arambh India, a Mumbai-based NGO partnered with IWF and launched India's first online reporting portal. So they had launched an online reporting portal to report images and videos of child abuse. Suppose they observe some child abuse is going on, then they can immediately report in this portal that they have seen somewhere some abuse is going on. And National Cyber Crime Reporting Portal also there. In this also, me also know one portal that if a child image is, if a kid image misused, suppose what some people do to make fraud online, they will keep a kids pic in pornography to earn money. So in that, suppose the parents observed that is their kid, it has been mishappening because their kid no way connected to this type of phone and anything. Then they can report the kid along with kids image in a portal. Then automatically within 24 hours, wherever the kid photo is there online, that will be removed. That is the task of the cyber security network. What they will do, they will detect wherever the kid pic is there, kid image is there online, they will simply delete it in online porn sites. So that's why indirectly they provide safety to the kids' decency and dignity. Okay, and Jairam Ramesh committee made Jairam Ramesh committee made recommendations on alarming issue of pornography on social media and effects on children and society as a whole. Means generally nowadays everyone watching Facebook, Instagram, even kids, even they are minors, they are having an Instagram account, Insta account and Facebook account. So once they open Instagram or Facebook, if pornography is coming, porn videos are coming, immediately they will get effect of it on mind. They try to do those things. They will think how we will get experience of doing these things we can do. Like that, in wrong way, they guide the children to go in a wrong way. That's why pornography should be prohibited on social media. On social media, pornography should be removed. Okay, that is the thing Jairam Ramesh committee is recommending. And state governments are increasingly adopting child-friendly policing to encourage reporting abuses. And government also implementing child-friendly policies to make child report abuse freely. Suppose in police station they will keep a lady constable where the child can easily express their bad experience, even how the abuser abused them, like that things they can't openly tell before other men. But to a lady constable they can easily explain. Afterwards they are going to find the culprit. Major laws in India to prevent child sexual abuse, that is POCSO Act. This is a major act. Okay, POCSO Act, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act, and Integrated Child Protection Scheme, how to protect a child, and Child Abuse Prevention and Investigation Unit. It is a department working under government to prevent these type of incidences. And Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, this thing already we discussed in child marriage also. That is to prevent abortion in case of getting a girl child. Suppose the parents are there, they will detect in 5th month only which type of kid they are getting, girl or boy. If girl is there, they will go to the abortion. But government is trying to prevent this by giving a campaign, awareness campaign, that is Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao. Okay, Juvenile Justice Act, care and protection. Juvenile justice means whoever a minor fined as a criminal in some offense, then he will be sent to juvenile court, juvenile jail, everything. Means whoever the criminal below the age of 18, minor criminal, can be called as a juvenile. Okay, and Child Marriage Prohibition Act, already we discussed this. Child Labor Prohibition and Regulation Act. Child labor also prohibited worldwide because keeping a child in hazardous works is a crime. Okay, suppose in radiation things, okay, and in coal mines, child should not be worked. In cigarette factories, chemical factories, like that, in hazardous jobs, child should not be placed. Even in non-hazardous jobs also, like in a restaurant, like a daily sweeper using. So what effects will come if a child is sexually abused by someone? They will have a post-traumatic stress, mental stress. They will get mental problems, mental illness, psychological issues, disorder diagnosis, and depression. They think that I am nothing, I am not worthy of a good thing, I am here for a bad thing only. Like that, there will be loss of confidence and conduct disorders and attention deficit. They always seek attention from some others, but they feel no one attends me because I am bad. Okay, and hyperactivity disorder, they will get aggression, they will be angry always. Or else they try to stay more happy to come out of the bad things, bad memories. Okay, and obsessive compulsive disorder means they always go on possessing something. Okay, they think that their things are their things only, they can't give someone because they always feel sharing is a crime. Okay, strong feelings of hopelessness, suicidal ideation, suicidal attempts. They feel I am a worthless thing, so I have to get suicide. No use of me in living. Okay, and getting detached from family and friends. They will become ideal because they can't express what is happening to them to outside. How some abuser is abusing him for many days, he can't express. In that case, he has to express or not, he can tell or not. In that confusion also, they will become so ideal. So ethical aspects, deteriorating moral ideologies in the society. So this type of child abuse, deteriorating morality in the society. So what the UN is telling about child rights. Okay, state parties shall take an approximate legislative, administrative and social educational measures to protect the child from physical or mental violence, injury, abuse, neglect, negligence, treatment, maltreatment, exploitation, sexual abuse in care of parents, legal guardians or any other person who has to take care of the child. Means the UN is directing, guiding countries to take care of the kids, to prevent sexual abuse and take measures for overall well-being of a kid. Okay, child from any types of physical or mental violence, injury, etc. Okay. So now we are going to discuss an important concept, that is POCSO Act, Protection of Child Sexual Offence Act. What is POCSO Act? The Union Ministry of Women and Child Development introduced this act in 2012. This act was introduced in 2012. The POCSO Act of 2012 criminalizes sex between a minor and an adult. Okay. It prevents sex between a minor and an adult. Minor or minor, whatever may be, whoever may be a minor is there, he's not supposed to indulge in these type of things. And the law do not recognize a minor consent as valid. Suppose a 15 years girl is there, she has a boyfriend, they both went into a room and made physical relation. But after knowing this, the parents of the 15 years girl can file a complaint or police complaint or case on the boyfriend, because even the girl accept for the physical relation, it is not treated as not valid, because minor don't know anything. A minor girl is immature, she don't know anything. If a boyfriend indulge her in physical relation, then he will become the criminal in that case, because it is not accepted to do sex with a uh, below 18 years minor girl. Okay, and it can be treated as a sexual assault or rape in that case. Even the girl is having consent, the girl wantedly slept with a boyfriend, in that case also it will be treated as a rape case only. Okay, under POCSO is non-bailable, and this case is non-bailable. The boy do not get any bail also once he was arrested by the police, and it is cognizable offence. And section 19 of the POCSO Act imposes a mandatory reporting obligation, which requires every person who suspects or has knowledge of sexual offence being committed against a child must report to the police or special juvenile police unit. Means, suppose a girl and a boy both are roaming. One 15 years girl roaming with a 20 years boy. In that case, suppose a relative or friend observed them on roads in a movie, immediately they can give complaint on the BF that he is a criminal, he is indulging a minor girl in these things. Okay, immediately everyone has right to report the POCSO Act, not only the parents or guardians. Even noun persons, either a relative, friend or whoever may be, if he observes something is going bad with a minor girl, he can immediately report in the nearby police station. Okay, the act was designed to protect children from sexual assault, sexual harassment, pornography. Nowadays, sexual harassment at wherever a girl goes, in school or in sports or in tuitions. Okay, extra activity, curricular activity like dance like things, and even at workplaces to adult women become very common. Okay, sexual harassment can happen from anywhere, from any person can do directly or indirectly sexual harassment. Already I told you this also. Sexual harassment can be of different types. It can be indirect or direct. Okay, direct means they go and start touching the girl and observing her feelings. But indirect means they go on of giving offers, gifts, are doing helps. Okay, suppose a boss is there, he go on giving promotions, credits, increments to a girl, because he thinks that if he go on giving offers, one day the girl will accept for the sex. She gives consent. And sometimes a relative can be a perpetrator. A culprit, he can take the girl anywhere. He go on giving gifts. He go on wishing her in special days. Next, he started doing the sexual harassment. And they even do helps, whatever the girl wants. Direct or indirect helps. Suppose finding a PG for her, dropping her every day. Like this, indirect helps also they will do. Later they start doing the harassment. And in worst cases, they start sending messages, bad messages and porn videos digitally. So sexual harassment can be of several types. So offences, as well as to provide for establishment of special courts. The POCSO Act recommends establishment of special courts to trial of these offences, because if they go to normal courts, there will be a pendency of many cases. So after these are solved, if the child abuse case is going to solve, by that time the child will grow also. So they want immediate courts or tribunals who can immediately solve the child abuse or issue. Okay. The Act even amended in 2019 for enhancing punishments for specific offences in order to deter abusers and ensuring dignified childhood. The law even modified in 2011 to make it more effective. Okay, more effective. And what are the features? What are the features of this POSCO Act? Means it is gender neutral law. Means either the child can be a girl or boy, or abuser can be a woman or man. But in that case, the law applies same. Okay, not reporting abuse is an offense. Suppose a person know one girl is being abused by someone, then he should immediately report the thing to the police. Otherwise, once the police comes to know about the case, in that case they come to know the person already know this, but he do not report this, it will become an offense. He will be treated as a criminal in that case. No time limit for a thing. Suppose a child is abused when she is 12 years. But at that time she don't have confidence, she don't have bravery to report this thing to anyone, either parents or at police station. So what she can do after 8 years. At the age of 20 also, if she find the abuser, she identified when she is a child, he abused her several times, she can go to the PS and file a complaint. Okay, and maintaining confidentiality of the victim's identity. And maintaining confidentiality of the victim identity means whatever the victim is there, her identity will be kept secret only by the police. They do not expose outside. Suppose Nirbhaya case is there, Nirbhaya is not a real name. Disha rape case is there, in that also Disha is not real name. Okay, they have the girl name is different, but to the case as a privacy of the woman, they kept some other name like Nirbhaya and Disha. Okay, so prohibits disclosure of victim's identity in any form of media when permitted by special courts established under the Act. Okay, now obligations under POSCO rules. What are the obligations? What are the conditions under POSCO rules? Any institution housing children or coming in regular contact is required to conduct a periodic police verification background check of every employee. Suppose a school is there. A school is an institute. They will be having many kids, minor kids in their institute. Then they should do police verification of every staff member. They should not join blindly. Suppose a person is cleared an interview, they must check the background of the person whether he is clear or not. Otherwise, if he is a teacher, after some days he start abusing a girl student, so that can happen. So every time they should conduct a periodic verification of a person. They must give regular training to the employees. Means suppose a girls hostel is there. They must give training to the warden to cleaner. To all of them, they must give guidance and instructions of how to maintain these girls hostel. Otherwise, what will happen if the warden is not strict? Okay, the cleaner is not good. Even the cleaner can abuse some girl in the hostel. So they should give strict instructions to take care of the kids in the hostel premises. And the institutions has to adopt a child protection policy based on principle of zero tolerance for violence against children. Means they must keep a strong policy for child protection. If any violence or abuse against a child is not allowed in the premises. Okay, POSCO Act performance in comparison to global standards. How the POSCO Act is performing compared to other global standards. So 2019 Economist Intelligence Unit report ranked India's legal system for safeguarding children from sexual abuse. So 2019 Economist Intelligence Unit report ranked India's legal system. So India's legal system has been ranked in this Economist Intelligence Unit report also as a best of the countries surveyed. Okay, India is being the best of the countries surveyed for child protection. Okay, on this metric, India outranked United Kingdom, Sweden, and Australia. So, compared to UK, Sweden, and Australia, India is the best thing in child protection. So, what are the concerns? What are the concerns? What are the limitations of POCSO Act? Despite existence of such comprehensive child sexual abuse law, scale of such abuses are increasing. Okay, scale of these abuses are increasing because nowadays both parents are working. Both parents are working and they don't have grandparents, suppose. Then they go on leaving the kid on a caretaker. The caretaker can do any type of violence on the kid, or even not the caretaker, any relative or friend, neighbor, anyone who the kid believes in, they can also do the sexual abuse. And online exposure also more nowadays. Online exposure is also more to become a victims of child abuse. Okay, furthermore, vast majority of cases, the perpetrators are known to the kid's family. I told you already, the criminal can be a neighbor also, relative also, friend also, who the parents and the child will be believing. But later, in parents' absence, they go on doing bad things with the child. What happens? The kid can't report them to the parents. Suppose the kid feels that the parents believe the neighbor or friend so much, they do not believe his words. Okay, neighbor, friend or relative. Because the parents believe in neighbor, friend or relative, so the kids feel they do not believe even if they tell also. Okay, incidents of child abuse also risen exponentially since COVID-19 pandemic with emergence of new forms of cybercrime. Nowadays, new forms of cybercrime appeared. Even with AI, some people can see pictures of women as nude, and they can keep to somebody one girl face, attach the face, like that anything can happen nowadays. Okay, and there are general levels of awareness and knowledge on the part of minor girls and boys remain severely inadequate in the country. So even they are knowing very much, even girls or boys are given sexual abuse awareness in schools from primary school onwards, because nowadays the issues are like that. But it is of no use till they become the victims of sexual abuse online, because they believe in the rare criminal they are speaking to or chatting to over online. Okay, and child marriage is common. Child marriage also become common some places. So if a minor girl of 16 years got married by parents, so obviously she will face a rape from her husband, because she is not mentally or physically ready for the physical relation. In that case, the minor girl can't go and report in the PS, because the parents will feel offensive, because they feel it is as a legal thing. In that case, the parents won't accept the minor girl to approach a police station. So openly, legally, the rape go on happening repeatedly. So this is the unfortunate condition of some parents, illiterate parents who believe in superstitions or rituals, whatever may be, tribes are there. This is the unfortunate situation happening in India nowadays. Recently, Karnataka High Court directed state education departments to set up a mechanism for educating students from class 9th onwards this the child abuse thing. Okay, from 9th onwards they should be given enough education on sexual abuse so that they can protect themselves from those situations. So till now 10 years, in 2012 POSCO Act was introduced. What is the progress done in 10 years? Let us see now. The Center for Legal Police has launched a report, Decade of POSCO Developments, Challenges and Insights from Judicial Data. So what are the key issues here? Whatever we discussed already, over 90% of the criminals are known to the victims, like neighbors or friends or relatives. Okay, high pendency of cases. Are there are many pendency of cases in court? No one is caring about this child abuse cases. It will become like a petty case in courts, because many criminal cases will be going, civil cases will be going. In that, this will become a petty case only. And low conviction rate. These things can't be proved. Suppose a adult person is giving sleeping pills to a child and abusing. After some days, the child comes to know this person is doing like this to me, but they can't prove the thing. So for court, proof is important, not the fact. For courts, proof is very important, not the fact. In that case, they can't take this person as a culprit. So automatically, he will not be punished by the court. So conviction rate is only 14%. Issue of high age of consent, thereby minors getting convicted for even consensual acts. Means issue of higher age of consent, thereby minors getting convicted for even consensual acts. Means the consensual sex plays a role. If the girl is accepting 15 years girl did her BF a physical relation, if she is accepting, in that case also the lawyer can prove before the court it is a consensual sex, so the BF should not be punished. So like that also the BF can escape in this situation. And other highlights, Tamil Nadu is the first state which will remove these type of cases immediately. Tamil Nadu have highest and it is first to report these cases promptly before the police after happening. And need for after school care. There should be the after school care. If both parents are working, they should take care of the kid by CC cameras. Otherwise, there is no safety to the kid. And establishment of special courts is needed. Already I told you, special court or tribunal should be established to take care of child abuse cases, because already the cases are many, pending of cases going on, so no one take this as a serious case. That's why a separate special court or tribunal should be allotted to the child sexual abuse cases. And offences involving children in child friendly manner. And gender neutral law should be gender neutral, either to girl or boy. The law should be equal. Effective reporting, recording of evidence and investigation. So evidence should be recorded so that they should be proved in the court before the judge. If they are proved, then only the culprit will be punished on immediate basis. This is all about child sexual abuse issue going in the country. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.